So let's talk about a scarcity pattern that nobody likes to talk about. I'm talking about shame. You see, we experience scarcity. Maybe it's around money. Maybe we're in debt. Maybe we don't have much income. Maybe we're paycheck to paycheck despite a great income. That's real scarcity, right? But when those results have us feel shame about ourselves, then that's scarcity on top of scarcity. That's really unnecessary scarcity that gets in the way of us dealing with the reality of our bank accounts or our health or our relationship, whatever it is that you may be feeling shame about, even if you don't want to admit it. Okay? Now, how can you tell if you are experiencing shame in terms of your relationship with money, in terms of where you're at financially? Well, one, if you don't want to see, if you don't want to look, if you don't want to know, if you're like, I hope one day it's just going to work out, probably part of what has you afraid to see what's really going on is because you're afraid to see it, because you're going to make, consciously or subconsciously, you've made the connection that whatever's going on means something about you and not something positive. Another way you can tell you might have some shame about where you're at around money is you don't want anybody to know. You're watching YouTube videos and you're on Google looking for prosperity principles and systems for getting out of debt and how to make more money and all of that. You're in that I'm going to figure this out and fix it myself mode. And one of the reasons we do that is because we don't want anyone to know. And if we don't want anyone to know, it's because at some level we have a judgment of ourselves. We've again made what's going on for us around money mean something about us. And that's what causes shame. It doesn't mean anything about us and our inherent worth and our inherent value. It's just like, this is what's going on in our lives. Shame robs you of your power to access the resources that are available to you that can support you. Not just the resource of money, but the resources of support, the resources of acceptance and compassion and love, not just for yourself, but from others. Because here's the thing about shame, and Brené Brown says this too, it grows in hiding, okay? And so when we're hiding what's going on in our bank accounts from ourselves or from others, and we perpetuate that pattern, we're reinforcing the false idea we have that somehow this measures me in some way. Somehow this means something about me. Again, not positive. We're reinforcing with our behavior the beliefs that have us feel ashamed about whatever's going on and try to hide it from ourselves and others. And I've oftentimes said here on these videos and with my clients that hiding always blocks the flow. It blocks the flow of love and joy and peace. It blocks the flow of resources and possibilities. Hiding literally blocks us. Coming out of hiding and seeing what's going on and asking for help or telling someone what's really going on literally opens you up. And it sends yourself a new message that, yeah, this is going on and it's not what I like and it may not even be pleasant and it may not even be good, but it doesn't change who I am and my inherent worth. It doesn't measure me. It doesn't make me more or less. The author, financial planner, and psychologist Ted Clance once said this. I read it in one of his books. He said, every behavior around money makes perfect sense, no matter how illogical or unhealthy, when we understand and recognize the underlying beliefs we have about money and ourselves, most of which are subconscious. So you may be over there ashamed for the results you have, ashamed for the mistakes you've made, ashamed that you have this great income and it's still never enough and you're barely making ends meet, whatever it is. And maybe the place that you're experiencing shame about scarcity is someplace else, health, relationship, who knows? Okay. But instead of judging yourself for it and acting on that judgment and building to your shame, right? Adding to your shame. Listen to those words again. Every behavior around money, no matter how illogical or even unhealthy, makes perfect sense when we understand the underlying beliefs we have about money and ourselves, most of which are subconscious. Okay? Those things don't measure you. They don't make you more or less than. They give you an opportunity if you come out of hiding and are willing to look and ask for help and tell the truth. They give you an opportunity to see what those underlying beliefs are that you have that have you do what you do with money, beliefs that are disempowering, untrue, unhealthy. And I would dare say some of those beliefs have to do with you thinking who you are is somehow not enough, not important, worthless, deficient. And that's all just been played out in your relationship with money. So instead of hiding from what's going on with money, instead of hiding it from others and hiding from yourself, I invite you, my friend, to open up, to see what money offers you in terms of learning the truth about yourself. That you are inherently worthy, that what you have or what you do does not make you more or less. And that if money and your financial reality isn't what you want it to be, if you're experiencing scarcity around it, then it's not because something's wrong with you. It's because something's wrong or inaccurate about beliefs you have about you and about money. And that, my friend, we can change. We can change. That's the work I love to do more than anything. And if you are ready to take that step out of hiding and be supported, not judged, not shamed, to begin to address your money and the beliefs you have about yourself, I would love to support you. That's what I love to do, my friend. So just schedule a discovery session with me and let's explore this. You will be safe. I promise you will not be judged. I will not shame you. Because as I've said again and again and again over the past 27 years, how did I get into this abundance stuff? Through the experiences of my own scarcity. And I'm still teaching what I most need to learn and remember and practice myself. So whatever's going on with you, my friend, I've got you. Let's open up, come out of hiding, and empower yourself, love yourself enough to now truly change what's going on for you around money.